In this final game, what happened with 2,000 on the line, after 56 players, there's 2 guys left. They're both competing at a high level. It's 10-10. The score is 10-10. So next time anyone hits a 2, it's game. Tito has the ball here. Tito's losing the ball, starts yelling timeout. 1v1 continues. What is it? How did it come to be? Where is it going? What's going on? What's this tournament? Settle in. You're about to witness a fantastic 1v1 tournament. Possibly the greatest 1v1 tournament out there on the internet till this date. But before we get to that, we gotta take a step back. We gotta go back 2 years. How 1v1 continues even came to be, what this channel is, what's going on. Let's get into it. So when I look at 1v1 continues, man, this is probably the most creative expression or the most creative project of my life, and it's the most creative expression I've been able to kind of get out of my heart. This is all just coming from the heart. And to say that from day one on 2 years ago, if you were telling me, hey, we'd be here in 2 years, I can't say, hey, I can't agree with you, be like, yeah, this is where we'd be, because when I started, I had no idea where I was going. Even today, I have no idea where I'm going, but with each day, you get a better idea, and you just step forward, and you try different things. And when it's a creative pursuit, in this sense, I don't care how many L's I'm taking across along the way. Just in the 2 years, we're just overall just straight in the red. Just keep throwing money at this just because I believe in it. I believe in an idea. I believe in a vision. I believe in something that's much greater than myself here, and I'm putting it on display through the YouTube and the way I go about life in my day-to-day in the world, trying to make this shit happen. So let's go back to 2 years ago. 2 years ago, when I started this channel, what I really wanted it was just more for myself. It was a personal thing. It was what I wanted I wanted to still have that compete that I was playing when I was playing, organized sports or organized ball. And there is men's league. I mean, after you're kind of out of high school, if you don't play college pro, there is men's league, which is what I did for a couple years. But even men's league wasn't giving that to me fully. The idea I had come up with the channel was, hey, I'd just play guys that were professional or university level, so high level basketball players. Again, I never played university or pro. I would challenge them to a one-on-one. We'd put $100 on the line. We'd bet $100 if they were down. A lot of these guys were down because, in their eyes, they viewed themselves as better than me. And away we go. And we'd film it on camera and post it on YouTube. And that was the idea. So that was all. If at the end of the day, nothing happened from it, nothing came out of it, worst case scenario, I'm getting a game a week, competing at a high level, looking forward to it, kind of like preparing for all week like a football matchup, like they do in the NFL. Like, I know who my matchup is on Sunday. I'm preparing all week for him, and it keeps me mentally, physically sharp. I'm still around the game I love, and just that compete. So the very first game, if you go on the channel, the very first game was against Doughboy D, and shout out to Doughboy D. He played university level ball, really good hooper, and he's much bigger than me. Like, when I say much bigger, like he's a good 6'5", 240. So going into, I already knew this was going to be a tough matchup. And if you go watch that very first game on the channel was not 1v1 continuous, because I was like, hey, this is we're just going to go this way. But in between that game and the next game is when that move happened to continuous. So to start off, continuous was never even an idea, a thought, anything. It's just it naturally happened as I was going home after that game. A big part of it I didn't like of that first game with Doughboy D was because it's keeps, make it, take it. He probably had like 70% possession of the game and I had 30%. And I'm going back home and I'm just thinking, I'm like, man, if I'm pushing ones, and at the end of the day, I do want good to come out of it. I do want kids across the world watching this, playing, competing, but I wanted to translate to the fives, because the fives isn't going nowhere. And everyone, at the end of the day, with continuous, as much as, yes, it is a different variation of the sport, and I believe in it, and it will be, we're not taking anything away from the fives. If you can play fives, you better play fives. Continuous will always be there for you after, but play fives before. And when I look at the development of just the stagnant ones and all that, I didn't like how those games are. there's no dribble max. Everyone's just wasting time, and I don't feel that normal ones, the one-on-one that everyone has played for decades on the street, in the gyms, whatever. I don't feel like it translates those skills to 5-on-5 setting. But with continuous, when I started thinking about it, it's more, hey, if we change every possession and it keeps going and there's a shot clock and you got to make quick decisions and you got to be conditioned, and with the conditioning aspect, now you're bringing a whole different kind of competitiveness to the game. A way a guy can train for this, if he's well conditioned, that's an advantage of itself. So all that being said, that second game on the channel was continuous, and if you look at, this is the moment it was born. It's going to be continuous. We're going to change every possession, 1s and 2s to 11, win by 2 counts, 15. Continuous one-on-one game. Right before the game, this was against Kiran Ziwa, and he's a professional, played at the university level, and he even played on the Ugandan national team. So that was the first ever 1v1 continuous game we have on the channel, and that's when it was born. Anyways, after that, for the next 2 years, anywhere locally, I would just challenge guys, got a bunch of games out of it. Anywhere I would travel, I'd go to the local gym, whether it was the YMCA, LA Fitness, or Venice Beach outside when I went to LA. And my goal is, hey, let's just go around playing this version. I want to bring it across to, to courts across the world, to the basketball community across the world, and let's just start pushing 1v1 continuous. Like, this is what inside, this is what I feel like, hey, I need to be pushing. This is my mission, and I need to get everyone across the world on basketball courts playing this style rather than the other style. If not everyone, especially the kids that are just training, right? Especially today, a lot of kids are just trained out. They're drilled out. Too many drills. Let's play, compete. Playing, at the end of the day, you're training to play the game. So if they say train like it's the game, try to make your training as game-like as possible. Continuous is a great way to do that, for reasons I've already mentioned. So anyway, we go through that 2 years, and last summer in August, I was like, let's put a quick tournament together. Let's test this out. So we put an 8-man tournament together, and that's on the channel, and we'll link it here too. We had 8 guys in last year's tournament. Shout out to everyone that came there. Did not know what to expect, but got a really good response. So out of these 8 players, they were all university or professional level players, so high level talent. Everyone competed, everyone came out to play, and it was one and done. And we were done within like 2 hours. Winner got $500 and a championship belt. So that's where the first real tournament happened. And it was all, like, I'm from Winnipeg, so kept it local to Winnipeg. And on the belt, if you look at it, that's the airport code for Winnipeg. So that's kind of how this idea just started coming out, and it just started growing from there. And now I'm thinking, originally at the end of that summer, I was thinking, hey, let's do four cities across Canada next year. Like, it was Sask, Edmonton, Calgary. Let's go 4 different places. We'll have 4 champs, then we'll do a national champ. Kind of go like that. Then that was the original idea, but I scratched that right before kind of summer came around the corner, because I gave it more thought, and I was thinking it's much better to cause a ruckus and absolutely fuck up a game in one place, one city, get more people talking about it there, than try to spray across the board when you have a new idea and just see kind of what sticks, right? I was like, hey, let's really fuck shit up here in Winnipeg and make this shit bigger than ever. So what I did, I was like, hey, come out, 64 players. We're gonna do 64 players. We're gonna bring back the belt. There's gonna be new belt, new year, new belt. Same style of belt, but last year was 23. This one's 24. $2,000 to the winner. One and done. Same idea. And now more people know about it, and you start growing this event in the community, right? So then now guys have something to look forward to, another way to compete, and it's really tailored toward those guys that want that organized one-on-one setting, but they never got it in basketball. But we're just doing it in the continuous fashion rather than the stagnant fashion. So you do that, you set these games up. We did it over 2 weeks, so that's the tournament you're watching here. Out of the 64 spots, we filled 56, and the better guys that were the pros, the university level players, they got buys first round, which makes sense. I know some guys were complaining, but that's what we came up with. That's what we thought made the most sense, and it worked out pretty well, I'd say. And from that first day, it was just games running on both sides, and some of these guys that we didn't know, some guys shined. Like, you'll see through, like, some guys shined, made a name for themselves, which is cool, right? You put cameras in front of guys, you put mics, everyone's competing, and out of it, you don't know who's going to come out on top at the end of that day. And maybe some underdog proves himself and he takes over. Now he's the guy you're trying to beat. So first day, we go from 56 players to 16. You get a week in between, and then the final day, we call it the final 16. Down to the final 16 players, and let's see how it goes. So that's how this came to be. And just to show you like how this is a creative expression, now I'm just trying to see how we make it bigger, better next year. Now we come back to those four cities that I was talking about last year. Now we'll introduce it to them this year. With this style, and now we'll do a national championship next year, and it's like, okay, this is getting bigger than last year, and I'm sure between now and then, and as that idea comes to be, there will be many other changes, there will be many other things that I didn't think of at this moment that I'll be like, oh no, I was thinking about that wrong, or I just think of a whole new idea, right? But anyways, I want to push this sport. I want to push this game all across the world. I really believe in it, and I think in a decade or two it can turn where this is really part of the basketball community of developing the younger kids in the game, and also it's a great way for guys to compete, and it'll just be something that's part of their life. But I mean, fuck, I want to take this shit to the Olympics, and I see like UFC like the replay level, and I know that might sound crazy, but once you see it, now you can be like, how the fuck do I get this done? So that's where we're at. So if you fuck with the vision, I mean, hit up a like, hit up, subscribe to the channel, share this, whatever, and let me know what cities you're at. Like, I want to just blast tournaments across the world, right? Whatever city you're at, whatever, let me know. Hit me up in the comments, message me, and we'll make it happen. Like, I want the world playing 1v1 continuous, and it's going to take time, but I see the vision, I see it, and I'm executing.
Nobody cares who won second place. Who won the silver medal in the Olympics? Nobody cares. We just want to know who wins. Here we go. Get that wire. Yes, sir, I got it. This is it, Winnipeg. Come on, Winnipeg. There's a look at two. So good. All right, who wants to take this bet? Bet, Mason goes shoot three. Mason goes shoot two. Bet, who wants to take that bet? No takers? No takers? Oh, it's right to the front of the... Oh! Y'all won some money. Come on, y'all. 1-0. Oh, Mason with a good defense, snatched up the bigger player. Wasn't expected to see that. Tito stepped back. Oh! Switch. Come on now. If anything, I thought it was Mason going to hit the first dose. Tito. Head to the front of the rim. Everyone, come on now. Don't cut short. Give me the double biceps again. Give me the double biceps again. You heard that one, dog. Good work. Good work. Flex on. Tito with the ball. Quick bounce, front of the rim. Quick bucket. Use it in size and strength. Mason sizing him up. Jack. Three. Sky high. Tito with the defense. Quickly a look at two. No good. High. No good. Tito off the bounce. Here's a look at two. Takes with the rebound. Both guys slow it down a little bit, started out with a little bit of high energy. Come on, Winnipeg, give some juice, give some energy. Both guys play 3-4 games to get to this point. Five-3 with 6.5 to go. 5-3 with 6.5 to go. He really liked that little baby fade away. He really liked that little baby fade away, and he hits it again. That's like his bread and butter right there. Make that back three. 4-2. Tito off the mound. Step back. Pulls up. That one's short.
Hey, I need space though, right?
I need space too, bro. That's just crazy.
I need space to shoot.
Nigga, you cut me off every time.
What's the excuse?
You know, when I played, like,
where you jump from is where you're off the land, right? For me,
But he's in my area though.
it looks like
I was like,
That's where I know.
then you land where you jump from.
Yeah.
I like when
Let's keep an eye on him.
Every time I see it, he goes
I
for
like that because that was a goal. That was a I might not win the game, but I'll go win the fight. Oh, for real. Stop. Front of the rim, hook shot, no good. Here we go. They working for you, Winnipeg. They working for you, Winnipeg. Show some appreciation, Winnipeg. They out here laying it all on the line. Who's got something left in the tank? Oh, that's a great defensive play. That's a great defensive play. Still a big player. And oh, he's free. He's free. Great move. That one was so deep, we should have probably made 5 points for that one. Off the bounce, dribble first. Bucket! 5 minutes left to go, 8 points to 5. Mason is up, here's Tito. Tito says, no, we ain't going out like that. Boom, Mason, yes we is. 10 to 7. Oh, it's the Mamma Jamma. It's getting hot in here. Time out. First time out. Oh, it's getting hot in here. Come on now. Show some appreciation. Neither one of these warriors is going to go out easy. Neither one of them is going to lay down. Either one say you're going to have to kill me first. We got Tito in one corner. We got Mace in the other. Oh, we got a lot of basketball left. Mace at the 8 point, but Tito say, I still got something in the tank. Tito say, I still got something in the tank. I still got something to show you. Here we go, Tito off the dribble. And one. Mace says, Mace ties him up. Mace ties him up. Oh, there's a... No foul! Nope. Mace ties him up. Tito first move. No, that would have tied the game up. Mace with an opportunity to catch it all right here.
On the ground. That's on the ground.
And that's to the line. Winnipeg. This is it, Winnipeg. You sending the shooter to the line. This one right here is for all 2,000. Offensive rebound, no shot. Oh, come on, Winnipeg. You got to appreciate that. Come on, Winnipeg. They working out here. Come on, Winnipeg. This ain't never came out. It ain't over. I ain't going out like that. Come on, Winnipeg. Show some appreciation. This is what it all is right here. Both of these warriors say, nah, not today, sir. Tito. That was a straight bucket right there. We got 4.5 left to go, Winnipeg. 10 to 8. 10 to 8. Winnipeg, are you not entertained? Here we go. Bounce. Step back. 2.
Oh, fuck.
Come on, Winnipeg.
I'm sitting there on the
Win it down, could go home tonight and say that I should have paid for this. This is how entertaining I am, but I got to see you for free. Come on now.
That looks right.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So which way? How do you? I'd say go right in the middle. Yeah, go over there. You should come in this too. Oh.
Yeah.
Once again, this is what it was all for. This is what it was all.